Airgun Extreme is brought to you by Buckmaster Outdoors, racking up them points.
And also brought to you by OD Pro.
Shoot to kill outdoors. We're whacking them and stacking them.
And you're watching Airguns Extreme.
Alright guys, welcome back to Airguns Extreme here. Today we're going to go over and we're going to go ahead and shoot a penetration test between a 177 versus 22 caliber. What we're going to do today is we got some empty dip cans here that are completely empty. They are open, and what we have inside of them is, because if I just shoot all these, there's 10 here on the counter on this paper plate. If I just leave them the way they are, the pellets are just going to go all the way through because I've done it before. So I thought to myself this morning and last night, I had a better idea, and I'm thinking this is going to work just like ballistics gel if you guys were going to make it. So inside the cans I have Play-Doh, and I got some decent amount of Play-Doh in each one of these cans. So basically, in my eyes, I'm going to see if it's going to, ballistic out the pellet and hopefully get stuck in maybe one of these. This will be the one I'll be shooting at because it's got a little shoot and see. So this one will be the beginning one, which has less in it at the first one. And then once I start getting in the middle, then I got more in them. So the pellets we will be testing out of the 22 two guns we'll be shooting today is the Diana Stormrider 22 cal PCP. And that's going to be shooting CROSSMEN Premier hollow points, 14.3 grain. Now the downfall is, with my 177, I do not currently have hollow points 7.9 grain. So what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to switch it up here. And I almost think this is just as good as a hollow point because I don't think it's going to have much stopping power. So what we have is CROSSMEN pointed 7.9 grain, and this is just, like I said, regular pointed pellet, so I doubt that this pellet's gonna mushroom. So anyways guys, I'm gonna get going. We're gonna head out there and test out our theory here and hopefully catch maybe both of the pellets or catch one. Obviously the PCP is a 22 caliber, and I'll be shooting the CROSSMEN Nitro or CROSSMEN Vantage 1200 in 177. So stay tuned. Okay guys, 177 pointed first. Okay guys, so shot the 177 Vantage 1200 with CROSSMEN pointed pellets, and it went through the first can. I'm seeing you guys out here. It went through the first can down there, came out, so obviously it made it through the first can, and it hit right there. There's the ballistic, and it's not much of a cavity, so it looks like it, you know, it didn't expand. I know it's a pointed pellet, so it's not supposed to expand. And then it went through, hit the second can, went all the way through, and then I'm discovering here that the third can, it didn't have enough power to go all the way through, and it just dinged it, and I found the pellet. And the pellet is pretty well mushroomed up for just a pointed pellet out of 177. So it's not bad at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get reset up here, and we're going to go ahead and try the 22 PCP. Okay, so here's the first can. It's got the little shooting see. As you can see, there's the 22 hollow point. So when it hit it, it left a little bigger of an entrance hole and left a pretty good size exit hole. Same thing went through the second can and left a pretty good exit hole. So that's 2 cans right there, guys. Here's the third can. Went through, but I don't see really an exit, and it dented it. So I bet you any money that pellet's probably stuck in here. And I get to be right. Pellet is right there. There's the pellet. So we're gonna go inside. We're gonna get a close-up of these and show you guys in person what they look like. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so now we're back inside, and we're gonna go ahead and get a closer look at both of these pellets that were performed today. First off, the CROSSMEN pointed, like I said in the first clips. This sucker, if you guys look very carefully, it's hard to tell, and I'm going to get a picture of them, but that sucker basically like almost flattened. And like I said, I'm going to get a close-up of these. It's a little blurry, I know that, guys. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're getting a close-up, and so you guys will be able to see. And then what I'm going to do with the picture, I'm going to go ahead and set a brand new 177 pointed, and then I'm going to have next to it this. So I would definitely recommend the pointed pellet if you're just going to, you know, target shoot or do tests like this, because I never would have thought that a CROSSMEN pointed pellet would have mushroomed like that. And who knows, maybe at farther distance, you know, it might even mushroom more. It might actually shred. And, you know, that was very, very good. So that's one I like a CROSSMEN pointed pellets. And then we got CROSSMEN Premier 22 cal hollow point. And this sucker pretty much flattened. There's clay inside the hollow point. The hollow point did give out. And the skirt of it is even dented up a little bit. So that is nuts, guys. So anyways, you guys can do that at home. You don't have to use dip cans like I did. You guys can use anything you want, and you know, you could go out and get the ballistic gel kit and make it. But I had some Play-Doh laying around, so I'm like, okay. I was first just gonna shoot dip cans, you know, like I said before. I'd done that before, and I didn't have any of this action at all with it. So they were penetrating all the way through, and I never found those pellets at all that day. So, and it was in the summertime, so the grass was kind of high, and I wasn't going to get them, you know, get on my hands and knees and just start searching around in the grass for them. So, like I said, you can go probably to the dollar store and buy some Play-Doh. You don't have to get the real expensive kind, or just use clay. Whatever you guys want to use works good for this test. You know, I've done water tests before in a 5-gallon bucket of water, and I wasn't getting any of this at all with any of these pellets. And you know, we're gonna do it another time. We're gonna do it with some different pellets. So if you guys want to recommend, you know, some different kind of pellets, you know, maybe some dome pellets versus hollow points, leave it down in the comments, and I'll go ahead and we'll perform it again. So I enjoyed this video, guys, and enjoyed putting it together. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You're watching Airguns Extreme. We'll see you guys at the next one.